August 1st, 2015. You're looking at a website called Science Notices. It's an all-news world scientific website. It's far, and you have to, when you go there, you'll have to hit the translate button. So it's going to read a little strange compared to what we're used to, but there's not much information coming out about this meteor strike. That seems odd in itself. Let's read this because it's more than we have. It says, meteorite crashed into Iran, serious damage to Kazvin. The first info. Again, this reads kind of backwards because of the translation. It says, he confirmed the news of the impact of a meteorite in Kazvin in Iran. It says there will be serious damage. Breaking news. We have just confirmed the news of the impact of a meteorite near Kazvin in Iran, in not too great a distance from the state capital of Tehran. The news of the meteorite in Iran has just been confirmed by all major Iranian news agencies, many of whom speak of serious damage, when injured or victims have not been confirmed, but rumors are circulating on the web. The meteorite crashed near Kazvin, but also near Karaj, Zanjan, and Hamadan. The place where the meteorite would have gone down is to Adhar, Zanjan province. The governor of the region said that the rescue machine has already been set in motion to help the people affected by this meteorite. So we hope to give you more information very soon. It is almost certainly a meteorite very large, could be more than 2 meters long. This claims the Iranian newspaper. Think about that, guys. That's a big meteorite. If you had a solid piece that struck, that's 2 meters. This is because there are numerous towns affected by this impact, with windows exploded and damaged fixtures. It's unknown the extent of the damage. Early reports could be launched in a few hours. The event tonight is very similar to that, February 15th, 2013, in Chelyabinsk, Russia. You all remember that. You're looking at a picture of Comet 96 Mach-holes. This is from Sechi HI-2 from the Stereo A spacecraft. Guys, both of those spacecraft, A and B, are behind the sun and not transmitting. We won't see anything come from that side. But this comet, many believe, is the apparent object of the meteor showers that we're going through right now this time of year. And this is an interesting comet. It has one of the shortest orbital periods of any of this type comet at all in our solar system, guys. It says it's a short period comet discovered on May 12th, 1986, recently. It says amateur astronomer Donald Mach-holes on Loma Prieta Peak in Central California using 133 millimeter binoculars on June 6, 96p. Mach-holes passed 0.4 AU from the Earth. Comet 96p last came to perihelion on July 14, 2012. Will come to perihelion, or that's closest approach to the sun, guys, on October 27, 2017. Has an estimated radius of 3.2 kilometers, 2 miles. That's what they say about every comet. It's either 3.2 or 3.5 kilometers, guys. It's the boldest faced lie that NASA has ever used. The size of these comets, many are multiple times size of our planet. Don't let them lie to you about this. And when these things come around the sun, again, perihelion was July 4th, 2012. We saw the stress when ISON came around the sun. It had already started to break up. Remember, it was tracking it. It was starting to show multiple nuclei pieces in the center. That stress of the sun increased that pressure until it got so close and was moving so fast that it was ripped apart by the speed and gravity. Came out in a 40 million mile long arrow. There were pieces of that rock inside that debris field as large as this planet. You would not have been able to see them from the sun. These are very large objects. I don't know why they always have 3.2 or 3.5. It doesn't matter. That's just the size they put on it. Either they don't know or don't care or do not want to release the true information on these things. It says it's unusual among comets in several respects. Its highly eccentric 5.2 your orbit has the smallest perihelion distance known among numbered regular short-period comets, bringing it considerably closer to the Sun than the orbit of Mercury. It is also the only known short-period comet with both high orbital inclinations and high eccentricity. In 2007, Mycotes 1 was found to be both carbon-depleted and cyanogen-depleted, a chemical composition nearly unique among comets, and that cyanogen, guys, is what makes them appear green. It says this unique chemical composition implies a different and possible extrasolar origin. Was picked up by our solar system from somewhere else. And this is looking at the JPL model, guys. It's on its outer swing out near the orbit of Jupiter now. It will come back in every 5.2 years. In 2017, it's going to pull under the ecliptic as it pulls up if you look at it. And come very close to the Sun, between Mercury and the Sun. Let me pull this down. We'll get a little closer look. Zoom it up. You can see it's below the ecliptic, approaching from the bottom of the solar system right there. So we bring this up, back it down a few days. Right in there, October 26, 2017, it's going to bust through the ecliptic from the southern end, rise out of the north again, between the orbit of Mercury and the Sun. Now, the Earth will be on the Sun-facing side during perihelion. We may get some very good views of this from our satellite, if they're still in place in October 26, 2017. But guys, this is a heads up. That's what they're saying may be the parent object of this meteor shower. And as it's come around the Sun every 5.2 years, the stress increases. We saw Comet I-Sun break into thousands of pieces, very large pieces. They're saying that Mycotes 1 is only 3.2 meters. They really have no clue. They're always much bigger than they say. Guys, it's a heads up. We're going to look for more news from the local area in Iran. If you got any reports, let us know. Heads up.